first awaken the women, that because once a woman is awakened, then the whole nation, the family gets awakened with her. India has over 500 million women, which constitute about 48% of our population, and their contribution is crucial in building a strong and vibrant nation with robust socio-economic growth. Empowering our women is in essence empowering a nation. Empowering women across all social strata is the spirit of V-Power. In the spirit of V-Power has been our theme and vision for this year. Our speaker events, panel discussions, workshops, awareness drive, skill development programs have all been a step in this direction. While we at FLO have been doing our bit, it is a matter of great pride that the Telangana government has also been at the forefront nationwide in its initiative towards women empowerment through its substantial measures on all fronts. And we thank the government for its continued support towards the women and our fraternity. So there's a lot of, at the national level, after Nirbhaya, we have the Asifa and the Unnao cases. And what is surprising that as per the latest ADR report released this week, we have 48 sitting MLAs and MPs who have been booked for crimes against women. But it is heartening to say that none of them are from our state. And there is a burning need for change, for flushing out crime and discrimination against women, and for providing a safe environment for our women to live with respect and dignity. Our nation that came together with its outrage for slogans of justice for Asifa recently must continue to stand unified to a mission to make our country a safe haven for our women. And we must continue to educate, equip, empower a girl child and women, giving them a voice, an identity, security and financial freedom. To show our solidarity for the case of dignity, respect and empowerment for our women, we at FICCI FLO today are taking a solemn pledge. So after we finish the pledge, all of us will sign as chairpersons, the incoming and the outgoing team, and this will be our motto and a pledge for FLO for the years to come, and this will set a base for the work we do in future. So let's all read it together. Okay. We hereby pledge to ourselves, to each other and all together to create a society where respect for women and their well-being are paramount at homes, workplace and public spaces. To be active citizens in our political process to secure the rightful needs and interests of women. To advocate for women who experience abuse and violence and support policies to hold accountable people who commit such actions. To strive to increase the number of women in positions of leadership at workplaces and other institutions. To raise our children with the firm belief that possibilities are not limited by their gender, but they will be recognized for their character and contribution. To promote the education of women and girls, because this is the key to economic security, stability and freedom of thought and expression. To honor the diversity of women, respecting each other's faith choices, ethnicities, customs, beliefs, characteristics and qualities. To value women's health, because the physical, social and economic well-being of women is essential. To protect the girl child and the unborn child, because life is sacred. With all this, we pledge to foster a nation where the advancement of women and girl children will be a national priority and where all their contributions will be nurtured and recognized in India and across the world. Thank you. And I would now like to end here with a note that the initiatives we've done, we'll just give a little briefing of that. So this year we have trained about 45 women drivers and about 35 women for security jobs and 15 professional tailor village Munchintal. We have conducted sessions in medical health, hygiene, counseling, self-defense, vocational training in all these women. All the initiatives we in transport, security and tailoring were completed with great satisfaction. And the spirit of V-Power has been to spread more smiles and light up more lives across the social strata, and we have strived to achieve this by focusing on enhancing the overall quality of the women and girl children. We have been aggressively pushing Swayam, our in-house V-Hub, to make entrepreneurs of women, and our first success story in Pratibha Kunda and her venture Surendra Puri. We have conducted a whole range of workshops for overall development of our members, ranging from personality and leadership development, legal and wealth management, how to handle failures, and cyber security awareness. Our initiative, the Cybersecurity Marathon, was a phenomenal success. We conducted workshops on topics including awareness of cyber laws, dangers of cyber crimes, and cybersecurity measures to school and college-going children, covering almost 6,000 students. We planted trees in the name of each and every speaker and sponsor who supported us with their valuable time. By the end of the year, we have planted almost 1,000 trees. At the FLO events, we've had an inspiring panel of speakers ranging from the Honorable Vice President of India, His Excellency Shri Venkaiah Naidu ji, to the WCD Minister Srimati Menka Gandhi ji, from scientist Sonam Wangchuk to journalist Rajdeep Sardesai, from sportsperson Babita Fogat to pathbreaker Kanika Tekriwal, and slumdog millionaires Kalpana Saroj. The Jodhpur retreat was enriching and a royal experience, and it created a great opportunity for member bonding and connecting. The FICCI FLO name flew high with collaborated and joint events with FICCI, the Global Entrepreneurship Summit, ISB, India Today Conclave, and YODI. There was a shift in the media thanks to all of you for covering our events and shifting us from the tabloids to the main edition, especially the business pages, and I really thank Mr. Ramchandra for it. And as I look back at my enriching and fulfilling term, I'm filled with a great sense of pride and deep gratitude, pride in my super efficient committee members who came together in the true spirit of We Power, and I thank all of them for the unconditional support. It is their work which is giving me the allocates today and getting me all the appreciation from all of you. And I wish my incoming chair, Priyanka Ganeriwal, all the best.
Thank you.
And as I hand over today, I have a sense of relief and of pride. I know when I hand over the baton, it's in very safe hands, and she'll do a great job and keep the FLO flag flying high. And I wish Vinita Surana, our incoming FLO chair, also all the best. We've seen her meticulous spirit and her immaculate work, and I know you'll take FLO great guns. And thank you again, dear members of the press and all our friends. As I bid adieu, let us keep alive the winds below our wings and live up the spirit of We Power. Thank you, God bless, and Jai.
For this excellent work that she has showed in this period of her chairpersonship. This is indeed a very, very remarkable achievement. We have been in touch for most of the activities that she has initiated, including a very signature activity of setting up an entrepreneurs park exclusively for FLO members. Many of you would be aware that this was something which was planned almost 2 to 3 years ago, but it really took shape in the sense that entrepreneurs were identified, allotments were made, lots of land issues, pricing issues, other terms and conditions, they were all kind of settled in her tenure. So it's a very big milestone for FLO to have this independent industrial park for women entrepreneurs. And that it happened in Kamini's tenure is again a matter of great happiness and satisfaction. There are a couple of points which I would like to share with you. Kamini mentioned in her speech about the dedicated incubator that we have set up in Telangana, which is called V Hub. Many of you would be aware that we had hosted the Global Entrepreneurship Summit in Hyderabad in November. Ms. Trump had come as a part of the US delegation, and the who's who of the entrepreneurs world, startup world were present on that occasion. So during the valedictory ceremony of that event, when our minister, Mr. K.T. Ramarao and Mr. Amitabh Kant, the CEO of Niti Aayog, they were in the valedictory session, and it was felt that all the momentum which has been generated due to the Global Entrepreneurship Summit happening for the first time in India, in Hyderabad, that momentum should be carried forward. And this was one of the ideas that why don't we set up an incubator where we identify lots of otherwise talented women who would have just gone into oblivion had they not been given proper guidance and mentorship and support. And then our ministry instantly volunteered that we will have it in Hyderabad to begin with, and of course other states are welcome to emulate it. And so on 8th of March, on International Women's Day, we launched this incubator in Hyderabad. And I'm very, very happy to share with you that the launch event itself created lots of buzz, and today we are flooded with applications. The VHub team is right now sorting through those applications to identify some very, very deserving women entrepreneurs who need to be given an opportunity to be a part of VHub. And obviously then we take their ideas and their concepts forward. Once again, I also would like to congratulate all the awardees. I mean, I know most of you, and I'm very, very glad that the team, the jury has selected the most suitable candidates, the real role models of our society. So I look forward to them also in associating with the new FLO body and contributing as best as they can. Good wishes and thank you once again.
Beginnings are very special. They signify hope, hope for change, hope for a brighter tomorrow, especially if it's for women. And when there is hope and empowerment for any woman, magic happens. When you empower a woman, you empower a family, and eventually you empower a nation. National President Ms. Pinky Reddy, Ms. Kamini Saraf, Ms. Priyanka Ganeriwal, and Ms. Sandhya Raju. FLO and FLO past chairs, present committee, members and guests, it is an honor and a privilege to be standing here today as the chairperson for FLO Hyderabad 2018-19. It is a proud moment, at the same time a very grateful one. I am very grateful to my FLO past chairs who have complete faith in me, sometimes even more than I do in myself. Thank you so much.
As a national president, 10 years ago when I was a chairperson of Hyderabad, I remember the national president came from Delhi and we thought it was like, wow, the national president has come for my function. I felt so excited. But for me now, I feel for y'all, I'm like the Ghar Ki Murgi, the Hyderabad style. So when Kamini said you have to come, and she's been such an amazing chairperson and so loving, so I said I could not say no. Had to jump onto many flights to get here. So it's really, I feel very privileged to be the 35th president of FLO and the first person from Andhra, Telangana. So I think we should clap for ourselves. And FLO being the oldest women business organization of Southeast Asia with 6,000 members as of day before, but now it's 6,130 members. Because we opened the Amritsar chapter yesterday. Yesterday at this time we were opening our Amritsar chapter, and just organically we had 130 members who just joined. And they're all really like professionals and businesswomen. They had only one negative issue. They all look like models. So people didn't take them seriously. They thought this is like one la-di-da party, but actually they were all really solid women. So it's fantastic. FLO has been promoting entrepreneurship and professional excellence among women through workshops, seminars, conferences, training, and capacity building programs. The objective of the organization is to encourage and facilitate women to showcase their talents, skills, experiences, and energies across sectors and verticals of the economy. Advancing women's rights, building women's leaderships, and investing in movement building are the key levers of change. Every initiative, every project that FLO has undertaken since its existence has been driven by the goal of creating a more just and sustainable environment.
Outgoing chairperson Ms. Kamini Saraf and Sandhya Raju, FLO friends, my family, ladies and gentlemen. It's indeed a great honor for me to be standing here before you, and it is with immense pride and great humility that I take on the mantle of the 17th chairperson of FICCI Ladies Organization. I would like to thank the FLO past chairs and members for the trust reposed in me, and I promise to give it my very best and will strive to live up to your expectations. In the words of Sheryl Sandberg,
We need women at all levels, including the top, to change the world, reshape conversations to make sure women's voices are heard and heeded, not overlooked and ignored. I can proudly say FICCI Ladies organization has played a pivotal role in making sure women's voices are not only heard but also heeded nationwide. I joined FLO in its inception year 2002. However, my active involvement with FLO began when I joined the FLO committee in 2004. Since then, I've donned different caps and taken over diverse roles, both in FLO and YFLO committees. I would quickly like to introduce myself. I'm Priyanka Ganeriwal Arora. I'm the proprietor of Weddings and More and Printgram. Both firms deal with complete wedding planning and printing solutions. I'm also on the board of Samarth Impacts and was one of the first employees of Deloitte Consulting. It is my creative side of my work that keeps me going. They say behind every successful woman is a tribe of other successful women who have her back. I firmly believe that our past chairs are the pillars of FLO Hyderabad chapter. They have counseled, guided, supported each chairperson throughout her year. I'm very grateful to all the past chairpersons who have advised, guided me so far, and I look forward for their continued support in the upcoming year.
Tapping into this huge untapped resource and creating a paradigm shift from I can't to I can is the essence of women empowerment. Women empowerment is also about being able to live our lives freely with a sense of self-respect, self-worth and dignity, enjoying social and economic equality. With these thoughts was born the theme for the year, We Power. Through FICCI FLO, we aim to create that perfect platform for the overall development and empowerment of our members and many lives across the social stratas and giving wings to our ideas. The spirit of We Power has been to spread more smiles, to light up more lives across the social strata. And we have strived to achieve this by focusing on enhancing the overall quality of life of the women and the girl child. We have trained 45 women drivers. You never know, you might meet one of them driving you around in an Ola or Uber someday. We have trained 35 women for security jobs and 15 professional tailors in our adopted village, Munchintal. We just got the note from the Principal Secretary. They have granted us, the government of Telangana has agreed to grant us 8 vehicles for she-cabs. We have successfully conducted sessions in medical health, hygiene, counseling, self-defense and vocational training in all the women trained by us in all the initiatives. All the initiatives, women in transport, security and tailoring, were completed with great satisfaction thanks to the dedicated efforts of a very able transport initiative team. We have been aggressively pushing Swayam to make entrepreneurs out of women, and we have our first success story in Pratibha Kunda and a venture, Surendrapuri. We have conducted a whole range of workshops for the overall development of members, ranging from personality and leadership development, legal and wealth management, how to handle failures and the Murphy moments, and cybersecurity awareness. Our initiative, Cybersecurity Marathon, was a phenomenal success. We conducted workshops on topics including awareness of cyber laws, danger of cyber crimes, and cyber safety measures in schools and colleges, and we covered more than 6,000 students. We planted trees in the name of each and every speaker and sponsor who supported us and shared their valuable time with us. By the end of the year, we have planted almost 1,000 trees. At our FLO events, we have had an inspiring panel of speakers ranging from the Honorable Vice President of India, His Excellency Shri Venkaiah Naidu ji, to WCD Minister Shri Menka Gandhi ji, from scientist Sonam Wangchuk to journalist Rajdeep Sardesai, from sportsperson Babita Fogat to pathbreaker Kanika Tekriwal and the slumdog millionaire Kalpana Saroj. The events team under the leadership of Pooja Mitra led every event perfectly and immaculately. The Jodhpur retreat was an enriching and royal experience and created a great opportunity for member bonding and fellowship. Our very own Rakhi Kankaria ensured all of us came back looking like queens and feeling like queens too. The FICCI FLO name flew high with collaborated and joint events with FICCI, GES, ISB, India Today Conclave and YODI. Connect, our newsletter, got a facelift and looks like a leading magazine now, thanks to the efforts of Sudha Ramani and the very able Connect team. There was a shift in the media coverage for our events from the tabloids to the main edition, especially the business pages. And who else to thank than our intellectual brains, Rajita Singh and Mr. Ramchandar of Solus Media. My special thanks to my mentors and guide, my past chairs, who instilled the faith in me to take on the responsibility and handheld me throughout the year. Sandhya Raju has been a perfect and the most amicable co-chair of FLO, and both of us unitedly have worked through the year. A big thanks to all the sponsors. Without your support, sir, we could not have achieved all that we did this year. I thank the media too for all your invaluable support and keeping us so well mentioned in the year. This year is a landmark year for FICCI Hyderabad. As a member, Mrs. Pinky Reddy takes over the leadership mantle of National FICCI Flow President. It's a great matter of pride for our chapter, and we wish Pinky a fabulous and a very successful year ahead. And now, as I look back at my enriching and fulfilling term, I'm filled with a sense of pride and deep gratitude. Pride in my super efficient committee members who came together in the true spirit of We Power. I want to thank each one of you for your unconditional support and your tireless effort and the teamwork. I would not be standing here and getting all the allocates if it was not for you guys. My secretary, Ritu Shah, and treasurer, Shubhra Maheshwari, you are the best team members I could ask for. How could I thank you enough for being my right and my left hand, and by standing by me with your unshakable support, even when it was not easy for you. I'm deeply grateful to my family by standing by me with their rock-solid support. My husband, Suman, thank you for being the force behind everything I am and I do today. Through rough and smooth weather, you're the wind beneath my wings. My son, Akshat, you're the best gift a mom can ask for. A son, a friend, a mentor, and a tormentor who won't let me rest on my laurels, but continuously challenges me to raise the bar and supports me all the way. My parents, thank you for instilling in me the confidence to believe in myself and passionately pursue whatever I aspire to be and do. You are my first role models for gender equality and empowerment of the girl child. My angel in disguise, Radhika, thank you for being there for me always and without exception with your unwavering support. And I have my guardian angels in heaven, my in-laws and my brother. I know you're always watching over me and leading me along my way. Faith, they say, can move mountains, and I thank God for helping me keep the faith growing stronger as I continuously stretched and challenged myself to give my best. And in the process, I grew and evolved along with my tribe of wonderful women leaders and entrepreneurs. It has been an honor and privilege leading and serving you. My humble takeaway has been, alone, I can do just this much. Together, we can do so much more. And that's the power of We Power. Now, as I come to the end of my enriching and fulfilling term, I'm very glad and happy to hand over the baton to the very able hands of Ms. Priyanka Ganeriwal Arora. FLO Hyderabad will surely scale greater heights under her leadership. I also wish Vinita Surana a very successful year ahead as the chairperson of FLO Hyderabad. Thank you once again, dear members, as I bid adieu. Let's keep alive the winds beneath our wings and the spirit of We Power. Now case this year, which shows that much work still needs to be done. What is surprising that as per the latest ADR report released this week, we have 46 sitting MLAs and MPs who have been booked for these heinous crimes against women. It is heartening to see that none are from our state. We are indeed in good hands, and we thank our Telangana government, the TRS government, for it. There is a burning need for change, for flushing out crime and discrimination against women, for providing a safe environment for our women to live with respect and dignity. Our nation that came together with its outrage and slogans of Justice for Asifa recently must continue to stand together unified in a mission to make our country safe for women. And we must continue to educate, equip, and empower our girl child and women, giving them a voice and identity, security, and financial freedom. To show our solidarity for the cause of dignity, respect, and empowerment for women, let us take this solemn pledge together. Mr. Jayesh Ranjan is a member of the Indian Administrative Service of the batch of 1992. He was born and brought up in Lucknow, where he graduated from Lucknow University. He holds a master's degree in psychology from Delhi University, a degree in business management from the Indian Institute of Management, Calcutta, and a master's in public management from National University of Singapore. He has done international consultancy assignments for the World Bank, UN, ESCAP, for many international NGOs working for youth issues. He is a part of the national pool of trainers in leadership constituted by the Government of India and is involved in training and mentoring newly recruited civil servants. Jayesh is also the Principal Secretary of the Industries and Commerce and IT Department of the Telangana government. His assignments involves developing policy frameworks, attracting new investments, and promoting digital empowerments of the citizens. Shri Ranjan supports many social, cultural, and charitable causes and is the board of organizations such as Young India Lives, and Sparsh Hospice, to name a few. It's an honor to have you with us here, Jayesh. I think no is not in a book of, in a dictionary. And we are indeed proud to have you as the National President, Pinky, and thank you for gracing our occasion, event today. And now, our 9 awardees, the 9 Devis or Devas as I call them, the 9 women of power. So how we chose our women of power, our women awardees, is they have really done good work in our state and in our city towards women empowerment, work diligently towards the empowerment of women or the environment. And that is how the awardees were chosen. We had a panel of all our committee members who voted, suggested names, and then we came up with these 9 names unanimously. So a warm welcome to all our awardees. It's a pleasure to have you with us, and hope after hearing your story, we have many, many more people from our FLO fraternity who will be getting awards as the Women Achievers in the years to come. Thank you one and all.